Filipiak and Sviderski for the Poles in 1. In 7, Croatia, Tomic, Lonkaric, Zvika and Nenadic. Lane 2, Australia find themselves in the boonies a bit here. McAlpine, Somerville, De Silva and Salvin. Salvin having already done the 50 free, of course, and finishing second. Italy will go Regeni, Messina, Mao and Bertoni. It's a strong quartet. Regeni is doing the lead-off as well. Interesting what he does. Canada will have Sench, Samazic, Dardis, Vilches and Wigington as their quartet. China, who led for a lot of their race earlier on today. Wang, Ji, Liu and Zhang. And the favourites, but only slightly quicker from the heats. Though they've made changes. Very strong quartet. Williamson, Lucas, Zhao and Deal. The women's 4x2 won on the opening night. The men are looking to do likewise on evening number 4. You can say that Jason Zhao is ready to go. Maximus Williamson now, he's slightly disappointed last night by going 48.2. I know the American swimming press are talking about his 2:47 highs. Well, let's see if we can do a 47 high lead off here for the USA. Poland in 1, Australia 2, Canada 3, USA 4, China 5, Italy 6, Croatia in 7, and Brazil in 8. Should be Williamson to the wall first after the first 200, but let's see what he does in terms of his breakout. Obviously he's doing 200, not 100 here, so he will be a bit slower. So lead off for Poland is Włoszka. Australia have McAlpine. Canada has Sench, Samazic. Williamson I mentioned for the USA. It is Wang Zihi for China. Alessandro Regeni for Italy. Croatia with Tomic and Brazil with Alcantara. USA under world record pace. Sure it's not going to stay there. But the championship record is held by the USA, 7:08.37 from Budapest in 2019. That's the world junior record too. Now we've seen a lot of Williamson doing the 100. Here he is doing 200. Let's see what he can split. Not expecting a massively rapid one. 51.74. Second at the moment of Canada. Third at Italy. China in 4th. And Williamson is opening up a big lead. Italy in 2nd place. China moved up into 3rd. And the lead is going to be in the region of about 1.4 over China and 0.92 over Italy at that last turn for Williamson, who is holding on, but he is being caught by the Italians. That's the world junior record line, 7:08.37. He's well ahead of that right now. USA, Italy, then China, 1, 2, 3 after the quarterway stage. 4th for Australia. Then Poland in 5th. China, who looked very, very good this morning. Trying to put pressure on the Italians, who in turn trying to put pressure on the new USA swimmer, who is Cooper Lucas. 1:47.11, by the way, in case you're asking, for Maximus Williamson. And USA at the moment have a lot of clear water. In fact, they're probably about, well, you can see it on your screen, about 5 meters clear, and they're well ahead of world junior record pace. And USA record from Budapest looked like it's on its way out. And a big lead for the USA over now Australia. Good leg from Edward Somerville. Is bringing the Australians right back into this. Italy are in third place. And then China. But the lead still substantial. Now World Junior records now on the feet of Cooper Lucas. Lucas still way ahead of Australia, who are way ahead of Italy, but Italy and China. China going past Italy into third place. USA, Lucas Cooper, or Cooper Lucas, get it the right way around. And line just catching him up a bit, but he's still ahead of it. USA, Australia, China, Italy, the 1, 2, 3, 4 at halfway. 147.75 from Lucas, 147.91 from Somerville for Australia. 1 and 2, pretty simple. Watch the Chinese come here with Liu Wudi. He's got into second place, and the Italians have Federico Mao. A World Junior record looks like it's going to go. China into second, Australia back in third, Italy in fourth place. China having a real burst. That last Chinese split, the first one by the way for Wang was 148.05. China now into second place with Liu Wudi. Australia third, Italy just hoping that Filippo Bertoni could do something for them on the anchor leg. USA with 147.11 and 147.75. Jason Zhao, been here before with a 4x1. Right on that World Junior record line. It's right on his fingers. It was on their legs, so the line is catching them up. China are not catching them up. Australia are catching China. Last change will be for the Italians to Filippo Bertoni, for China to Zhang Zhang. Daniel Deal on the anchor for USA. Canada not really shown at all their way back. And Flynn Southam will be on the anchor for Australia. Watch him go. If he can get up into second place, he might just threaten. USA are three-quarters done. 147.5 from Zhao. Australia have Southam up against Deal now, and Zhang for China. Australia were third in that change, and they haven't caught China yet. Zhang is still ahead. Southam just had a very tough 53. USA, China, Australia. Lot to ask of Filippo Bertoni to catch the top three. And quite a bit to ask of the Australian to catch the Chinese as well, although he's about just over a metre back. Now that line is still ahead, so we are looking at a new World Junior record if he can just keep this going for another 100. USA, China, Australia, where are Italy? Italy are a couple of seconds back of Australia. Can Southam find something in the last 75 metres to catch the Chinese? And this is a DQ, and I'm checking through all the splits and all the takeovers. They're all clean as far as the main teams are concerned. So the USA will bring it back. Wow, that World Junior line has just started to move away from the hand of Daniel Deal. So it's going to be mighty tight. They might still get it. Australia trying to come back at China. They're not going to be able to. Italy are coming back very strongly with Bertoni, who's got his eyes on the bronze, and I think potentially that World Junior record is not going to go. It's not. 7:09:03 for USA. China second, and it is just Australia in third place. Italy nearly made up the ground. In the end, there was less than a quarter of a second between Australia and Italy. Daniel Deal slips down 146. A 146.6.